Hi, hello, hey. I was not planning to film today, but then I remembered that it's time I start this week's video, so we'll see how the intro goes 'cause I didn't plan this. Anyway, I've decided just now that I'm going to do this video. So I made this palette a couple years ago. It used to be like one of those mint tins, Altoids tins, and then I put some clay in it and like made it into a little watercolor palette. And then with my eyes closed, I chose some like paints, so I picked like a random color palette. And I recently used up all the paint in here, and I was like, I need to fill it up again. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be choosing some colors with my eyes closed and filling this up like I did last time, which is a video on my channel, and I'll link it in the description if you want to see the first time I did this. The video is really old though, and it's like not very edited, so if you like really long videos, you like it. I did rewatch it kind of recently, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cute, this is kind of nice. Yeah, it's very long and it's 3 parts, but this time I'm going to be doing it all in 1 part. I'm also, not making the palette, I'm just refilling it. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Oh, and I'm going to be painting with it, obviously. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this is what fell out a second ago. This is the old colors that I chose. I don't know why the light's making it look really blue. I mean, I got 2 blues last time, which was funny. I hope I don't get 2 blues again. Maybe you'll get different colors this time. That would be good. Okay, now you can see my desk a little bit. Just, ignore the messiness. So I got all my paints in this little chocolate box. So here we go. And I want to put these in here too. So I'm just going to put these all in here. Then I'll choose some with my eyes closed. Most of these are Daniel Smith paints. And then I have a couple, I have a couple Holbein colors and I think like 2 Turner paints. Yeah, so mostly Daniel Smith. But yeah, anyway, close my eyes and I'm gonna pick some colors. Okay, hopefully I get a pastel color. I want a pastel one. I'm gonna choose from the bottom first. I should have mixed these up first. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. Ooh, I got a white. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Let me mix the colors first. Let me just do that. Mix them together, and I'm gonna choose the rest of the colors. I should have mixed them together in the first place, but shh. Okay. I got 1. Put that over here. Oh, this one feels smaller. Maybe this is a pastel color. 2, 3, and I'll choose one like close to me, maybe. Dude, grab this one. Come here. 4, and one last one. I'll do it from the edge, from the corner here. 5. Okay. So I somehow ended with 7, so I guess I either grabbed 2 or 1 fell out. So I don't really know how I want to do that, but anyway, I'll just put them on the box. You can see, but here's the white, the one that I actually grabbed on purpose. So I did choose that, and then I did grab 2 pastel colors, and I remember I grabbed the 2 small ones. So here's a pink, and then I also grabbed a blue. So it's one of the other 4 that fell out. I grabbed a purple, and then I have a gold, and then I got a green, and I got a brown. Okay, so I'm just gonna get rid of the purple. That's what I'm gonna do. Not because I don't like purple, but I know I purposely grabbed these 2, and these, will mix a purple. So I don't know which one I didn't grab, but we'll just pretend like it was the purple. This is kind of funny though, because, okay, you know why this is funny? Fun fact. Last time I got a black and I got a silver, and this time I got a white and a gold. So that's hilarious. Last time I literally got like a red-brown, and that's what this is. It's a red-brown. So it's funny I got a red-brown again. Anyway, this is my random color palette. So yeah, let's fill up the watercolor palette next and then I'll paint with it.
I thought this was a green because like it kind of looks green, but it actually says gray. And this gray is like pretty much a black. So I was a little sad when I realized it was a gray instead of green, and I was like, oh man. So I really only have like 3 normal colors. Then I have like a gray and a white and a gold. But I think that's kind of what happened last time because I had 2 blues. Yeah, anyway. No, I had like 4 normal colors last time. Anyway, I was gonna say, I really hated this color palette when I first got it. And I was like, 2 blues, this is ridiculous. And then I ended up like really liking it. So this is fine. And also on the bright side, this gray is like pretty much a black. So having a black is handy. I do use a lot of black in my paintings. So I'll stop complaining and I'm gonna wash this out. The clay might just be stained, but I'm gonna try to get some of the color out. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put the colors like this. I am worried about some of the blue getting on the pink. So I'm gonna do the other colors and then I'm gonna wash this out a little bit, I think. I don't know what that order is, but I'm gonna do the colors first and then I'm gonna go wash it out. That makes sense. I never know how to edit me like filling up a watercolor palette. I'm like, how fast should I get it? So maybe I'll just do it real time for once. So after I put the colors in, I like to take like a toothpick and kind of like flatten it out so it looks better. Okay, I don't have a toothpick, but I do have a paper clip, so this will work. And I'll just take what's on here and I'm just gonna try to... I told myself I wasn't gonna fill these up all the way, but a lot more came out of that than I thought I was gonna put in. So I changed my mind. I'm gonna put the brown down here. Oh, look at how pretty that blue color is. Time for the pink. Okay, I did put, I feel like more pink in there than I did with the blue, but I'm gonna be using more pink. Seeing all the colors laid out like this, I'm like, well, maybe this is a good color palette because I feel like it actually does look really pretty. Ooh. I just gotta get this off. So I ended up making myself a little mixing chart. I did kind of mess up though. I don't know why, like whenever I make these, my brain does like not like register like how it works. So I literally looked up on Google like where we're supposed to put the colors because like I had to look up like a reference photo for this because I forgot like how these work. And then I ended up messing up anyway, and every color got mixed twice except for the blue column. So it's a little messed up. But it's fine. I don't know why my brain like does like whenever I'm like trying to like make these, my brain's like, how do these work again? Like I know how it works, but like I don't know. Anyway, so I kind of messed this up, but every color got mixed at least once. And if you think about it, not mixing the blue column twice kind of saved me time because I didn't have to do those colors twice. So yeah. Also, if you mix every color once, you have to like make like the shape of like a triangle instead of like a square, like how I have it. So like a chart gets cut in half. And I've seen people like make ones where you like mix every color once, but I think that layout is too complicated for me. So I was okay with doing it twice just to like make it easier to draw. But yeah, so here is a little mixing chart that I made to go in the little palette. And then here's the mixing chart of all the colors mixed together. And I did do like another layer on it just to make the colors darker so they would look nicer. But yeah, it took me like 40 minutes, which I don't really love, but I think it was worth it, maybe. Now I'm going to do a page in my sketchbook. So the first thing I decided to draw might be kind of random, but I wanted to try painting like a traditional like Indian clothing. I'm not sure exactly if this is what is this like the thing that I drew, is it considered like a, how do you say it, like a sari or something? Is that what this is? I know that's the name of something, but I don't exactly know. I looked up a reference photo and then I drew the reference photo. And then I got really panicked because I realized I didn't have the right colors to copy the reference photo. And then I was like, wait, are the colors important? Because I know like red is an important color and I didn't have red. So I used pink and blue because I had pink and blue and I thought it would look cool. But yeah. So anyway, this drawing. And also my and here's me messing up on the skin tone. First off, I was trying to mix the colors, but the pastel color, since they have white in it, they kind of just made the skin tone kind of gray. But I think the skin tone ends up looking fine in the end, but I was freaking out about that too. I was like, oh no, why is going on with this drawing? But yeah, so I was like, I don't have the right colors, and I don't know if the colors are important, Yeah, and then here's me not recording half of it because I got scared. But anyway, I thought it was funny. When I had the idea for this drawing, it just kind of came out of nowhere. And I was like, for some reason, it's kind of reminding me of when I looked at the colors, one of these outfits, I was like, I'm going to paint one of those. And then way later, I realized it's because the red or the brown color is called Indian red, and I was like, is that where I got the idea from? I don't know. Also, I don't know why it's called red when it's a brown. I mean, it's a brown red, but yeah. I never use that color as a red. I always use it for skin tones. I actually have it in a skin tone palette, and I use it a lot because I think it's a pretty skin tone. But anyway, fun facts. I do think the painting came out good, but I was freaking out about it. I also got scared because I really should have planned out this drawing before I started. That would have been smart. But the bindi, the thing on her forehead, the dot on her forehead, if you don't know what that is, those are always red, and I was like, wait, what do I do? I don't have a red. So then I was freaking out about that, and then Google told me white is a color they also use. So if I got that wrong, that was Google's fault, okay? The very reliable source Google told me that they can be white too. But yeah. Anyway, I also totally underestimated how detailed those outfits are. I was like, yeah, no problem. I can draw this. And then I was like, ooh. Yeah, so it's a little less detailed than I would have liked. I tried. Yeah, anyway, so I hope it's okay. I was really scared of messing it up and it totally stressed me out. So I hope it's okay. Yeah, anyway, so I ended up doing this portrait on the top left that I didn't think about at all, and it's fine. It was just, one of my classic portraits, had no thought. And then my friend, we were looking at this art book, which this art book was it was a Vampire Night art book. I don't know if anyone else has seen that anime. I watched that when I was a kid. I mean, my best friend, every once in a while we rewatch it just because it's so funny. It's like Twilight, but it's the anime version, and it's way worse than Twilight. If you've seen Twilight and you thought Twilight was bad or cringy, you've never seen Vampire Night. You don't even know. Anyway, so we're looking at a Vampire Night art book, and I was like, now I need to draw a vampire. So I drew a vampire. Very classic thing for me to draw. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think this page is kind of funny. It almost had no thought before I started drawing. Each thing I was just kind of ooh, I'll just draw this reference photo, I'll just draw a vampire, I'll just make something up. Yeah, so I maybe should have planned this better because it's kind of a random finished page. There's 3 different drawings. which I do this a lot for my sketchbook pages, but I feel like for a YouTube video, it's like so random, you know? I also ended up using a like black brush pen to do the line art for each of these drawings. Just because I couldn't get it as dark as I wanted. Like I know I do have like a pretty much like a black like in the watercolor palette, but yeah, and also just to speed it up, I was like, I'm just gonna use a brush pen to do line art. Yeah, I'm running out of time over here to finish these like drawings on time because I started the video kind of late and then like didn't work on the video because yeah, but you know, it's fine. It's cool. I almost feel like there's like two different color palettes like in this palette. I was just thinking how I could do like black and white and then like use like the gold and like the brown, you know, and do like a no color palette, or I have like the pastels. So it's almost like I have like two color palettes in one. What? Oh, and what I just did right there was the background. It got kind of dark, so I used like the white watercolor to kind of go over it, since like white is like in watercolor is kind of opaque. So I used it to go over it to make it look less intense, which I think definitely helped it look better. Oh, and I gave the girl on top a hat. She was looking kind of boring, and had a random idea. I was like, should I just give her a hat? And I just kind of did it, and I think it looks a lot less boring that way. Also, last time I did a video like this, I did like some little practice paintings, and then I did like a full illustration. And I also just kind of like this time I realized I didn't actually like get to draw all my different ideas. So I kind of want to do a full illustration using this watercolor palette. I'm not sure, like it wouldn't be next video, but I might do that eventually. Because I wanted to actually give someone like blue skin, like just like straight up use a pastel blue as a skin tone because I think that would look cool. And I also wanted to use the brown color as line art for one of these drawings, and I'm so mad that I forgot to do that because I was so excited. I used that color for line art once, and it looked so pretty, so I was going to do that, and then I forgot. So, yeah, I might do that next time. I'm not going to lie, I can't decide if I actually like this page of drawings. Like, I like the drawings individually, but I feel like the page just kind of like they look kind of just bad, I feel like, but also I might like it when I wake up tomorrow. Sometimes that happens. Here is the finished page. And does that ever happen to anyone else where like you hate a drawing and then like you go to bed and you wake up and you look at it and you're like, wait, this is cute. Why did I not like it? That happened to me with this one. I was like, it looks bad, doesn't it? And then I looked at it the next day and I was like, wait, no, it looks fine. Except for the hand. I swear, sometimes when you follow a hand from a reference photo, when it's at a weird angle, you draw it exactly the same and it still looks weird. Yeah, I mean, at least you can tell, like, what the hand is doing, I think, but the hand looks weird. I don't even like this hand. I actually don't even like this hand either. I don't like any of the hands on this page. It's probably because I haven't had, like, a bad hand day in a while. It happened. Yeah, here it is. And all that talk about me not having a red, I used this color for her eyes, and I feel like that does look red. So, never mind, apparently. Yeah, so here are the finished drawings. And maybe the page isn't that bad. I don't know. And here's how much paint I used. I feel like I used, like, a lot of paint just for, like, you know, using this once. But also sometimes like after you put the paint in and it dries, it kind of like shrinks, so that could be part of it. Yeah, the black/gray didn't like shrink at all, but this color definitely did. I'm so mad I forgot to use this color for line art. That was like my whole idea when I started this. Yeah, so I didn't show this very well earlier, but this is the same thing where they had with the other swatch card where I wrote the names on the back. And then I did like swatches on this side so I could see them better. And I got paint on this one, but yeah. Here was the old color scheme that I had in here, and here's the new one. A little side by side. I really wanted to get a green, so I'm a little sad that I didn't get a green. And that's like super random, and you know, I picked with my eyes closed, so like, you know I couldn't like guarantee me getting a color, but I wanted to get a green, you know? Because I don't really use that many greens. But this palette is still super cute. And like I said earlier, it'll be interesting. Because, like, if I don't use these, I got, like, a good, like, no color palette, you know? But then I have, like, the pastel colors that kind of add some color. I do think, again, I chose with my eyes closed, so I couldn't pick. But if I was going to pick colors, I wouldn't pick pastel colors since I already have a white. So I can just make pastel colors. So that's a little messed up. Especially since, like, I think this one turned out okay, but this one, the reference photo, she actually has, like, a way lighter skin tone. But I thought I was going to use this color for her skin tones, and I underestimated, like, how pigmented it was. And then also, like, I tried to mix in these two colors as well, and then it, like, just made it, like, gray. But I think it turned out okay. I am excited, though, because I think I'm going to use this color to do a lot of darker skin tones with this palette. Like I said, I think this is a really pretty skin tone color, and I'm going to be using it for line art and stuff. Yeah, anyway, after I did this drawing, I was like, wait, can I not do lighter skin tones? And then I did this one, which is, like, a super light skin tone. I think it looks pretty normal. I used just, like, the pink in this one, and I kind of mixed them. I think I might have added some white, too. And then this one, for the skin tone, I used the gray, and then I mixed it with these two. Like, I made a purple, and I mixed the purple with the white in this color. But yeah. I think next time I want to, like, not do black line art because it kind of messed up, like, the contrast I had. But like I said, it was mostly just to make it go faster because I didn't have time to make these as detailed as I would like. Yeah, I was gonna do, like, just, like, line art with the watercolors. Maybe something like a line let's look like this one. Yeah, anyway. Fun facts. I think that's it for the final thoughts on the color palette. But, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I really didn't plan this video out, like, very well at all, which was kind of nice, but also, like, kind of bad at the same time. Yeah, so I hope this video, is okay. Yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. See you next week. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next week. Well, I have no idea. We'll figure it out. Yeah, anyway, goodbye.